Thank you, Nurie. Again, a Defense Force Coast Guard who drove his motor vehicle recklessly on Sunday last, killing pedestrian and brother of chutney singer Mahendra Remkalawan, was on Tuesday arraigned at the Leonora Magistrates Court. 28-year-old Ethan Trim stood before presiding magistrate Crystal Lambert and denied the two charges read to him. He denied driving motor vehicle PLL 5680 on June 17, 2018 dangerous to the public, causing the death of 35-year-old Rupchan Charles. He also denied being over the legal limit of alcohol consumption on the day in question. Trim struck Charles unconscious when he was said to be speeding along the De William West Coast Demerara Public Road. However, the police had stated that an unlicensed pistol with 4 matching rounds were in Charles' possession. Nevertheless, he was rushed to the Leonora Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. In her bail application for Trim, Lachmi Rahamat explained that CCTV footage showed Charles walking into the path of the vehicle. Bail was not objected to by the prosecution, and this was granted in the sum of $310,000. The Coast Guard will return to court on July 24, 2018 for filing and serving of statements. Cleveland Williams, a 46-year-old father who attacked and stabbed the mother of his child, was on Tuesday committed to stand trial at the High Court for the offense. The Durban Street resident was committed by City Magistrate Judy Latchman after a prima facie case was made out against him. Following the decision, Williams told the court, "I'm not a troublesome person. I just got myself into this problem accidentally." He is being charged for unlawfully and maliciously wounding Lashana Boyce on April 17 at Durban Street Lodge with intent to murder her. Boyce had just dropped off the couple's daughter to school when the incident occurred. The two were said to be arguing when Williams whipped out a knife and stabbed the woman several times. He, however, denies willfully stabbing Boyce, explaining that they were fighting and ended up in a nearby trench when she was accidentally stabbed. Williams had previously taken out a restraining order against Boyce because of domestic violence issues. And finally, in the courts, the 58-year-old mother of one who was apprehended by ranks at her Bartica Old Housing Scheme last week with a large quantity of cocaine and cannabis in her possession was today arraigned at the Georgetown Magistrates Courts before the Chief Magistrate. Roxanne Carrington of Lot 63, Old Housing Scheme Bartica, denied that on June 23, 2018, at her residence, she had in her possession 2,555 grams of cannabis and cocaine, 1,451 grams for the purpose of trafficking. Ranks reportedly swooped down at Carrington's home and found the drugs hidden in 2 separate rooms, one occupied by her and the other by a minor who was renting the said room. The woman told police that the prohibited substances did not belong to her, but belonged to the man whose name was given as Royston Smith. However, bail was denied and she was remanded to prison to next appear at the Bartica Magistrates Court on July 12. That's a wrap for this edition of Evening News Inside of the Courts. I am Kizzy Coleman.